All right, family, it's finally dinner time. I am hungry. We're about to knock this out real quick. I'm about to make some vegan spicy jerk chicken lettuce wraps. It's about to be super fire. I'm actually working on this for a new virtual kitchen recipe. So I'm gonna drop this full recipe, the video, the instructions, the ingredients, the calories, the protein, all that good stuff inside of the virtual kitchen in the Built by Plants Pocket Coach. Tap that link down below to join. Try it out for $1 and then stay. Right now, it's only $27 per month to be a part of it. If you don't know what the virtual kitchen is, check this out. We have an actual drag and drop meal plan builder that's going to allow you to grab foods that are inside of what we call the virtual kitchen. It's basically all of our plant-based recipes that have been designed to specifically work for the calories and the protein that you need so you can make some progress. You can take the meals out of the virtual kitchen and drag and drop them onto your meal plan builder. And every day, Monday through Sunday, it'll let you know what you're taking in, a recipe video to show you how to make them, also how many calories for that specific day, so you can stay structured. Also, it's going to give you a virtual grocery list so you can grab only what you need so you're not wasting money when you get into the grocery store. And that's what I want for you. Once you go to that next page, it's $27 per month in order to get the Pocket Coach. And you can cancel if you don't like it, but you're not going to cancel, you're going to love it. I will see you inside the Pocket Coach so I can help you make progress towards your goals and stick with this lifestyle for the rest of your life. See you in a few. Number one ingredient for this recipe, seitan. Seitan is the highest concentrated source of vegan protein that you can find. Nothing's higher. If you're not eating seitan and you don't have any gluten intolerance, it's like trying to go to the store and you picking your bike up and you're carrying your bike on your back. Like, what are you doing? You need to be having seitan, specifically if you don't have any gluten intolerance. After that, we got our oyster mushrooms. Oyster mushrooms are actually high in protein. A lot of you all don't know that. I'll put the facts on the screen so you can check it out. Then we have some onions. We have some red cabbage, carrots, serrano, and then we're gonna wrap it up with the butterhead lettuce. So I will be weighing everything out. My food scale is right here. Now, certain things I don't necessarily need to weigh out, because if you plan on using a whole pack of something, then you already know what it is, right? Like, I'm gonna be using this whole pack of seitan, so there's really no reason for me to weigh this out because a whole pack is 300 calories with 52 grams of protein, all right? Basically just bump my head on that, so I don't need to weigh this out. What we are gonna weigh out is pretty much everything else. So, you got the red cabbage right here. Now make sure that you're cleaning all of your foods. The easiest way to clean it all is with baking soda and vinegar. You drop it in a container or a bowl or the sink, or whatever you wanna do. Clean it and make sure that it's good to go. All right, I don't necessarily like just trusting it straight from the grocery store because everybody's putting their hands on everything, picking stuff up, looking at it, and y'all know what they're doing with their hands in privacy. All right, think about that.
I'll tell you.
And
Grace and I'm gonna back in here.
Wow.
I really could not. Shout out to Erica though for letting me use her car because I'm now. What's that, Daddy? Are you shopping?
Yeah.
Shopping a shallot or onion?
Onion, yeah.
You haven't asked how I knew it was a shallot or onion?
How'd you know, babe?
Because I could hear the peeling.
Mm-hmm.
I understand.
Now for the butterhead, let's just go ahead and throw the whole thing on there. Lettuce barely has any calories at all. Let's say 115. So that's what, max 20 calories. Actually, let me just show you all how to go ahead and add that to your food diary. So pull open the Built by Plants coaching app. I'll just go back out of this so y'all can see it from scratch. All right, so there's my food diary. Go down to lunch. I'm sorry, dinner. Add, let's say butter search. All right, let's go for that first one right there. Let's change that to grams. And what was it, 115? 115 grams gives you 15 calories. Like I said, barely anything. So this whole meal so far is 483 calories. I turn on my stove. I put them on medium high, and as y'all can see, I have this, I call it like a 2-eye skillet, because I don't know the real name for it, but it goes over 2 eyes. So this will help you cook twice as fast, be more productive, and not waste as much time. And then I'm gonna also cook the seitan over here on this one so I can cook 3 times as fast. Now when it comes to greasing your skillet, like I always say, use cooking oil spray because it's less calories. When you just shoot like a couple of sprays on there, it's not as many as dousing it in oil. But if you do have oil, you don't have cooking oil spray, or you have butter, like I'm gonna be using butter right here, weigh it out so you know how much you're putting into the skillet, how many extra calories you're taking in through that. So that's what I'm about to do right now. I'm gonna go ahead and weigh out the butter that I'm gonna use. So I have 13 grams of butter. Now I'm gonna evenly portion that out. And then I'm gonna just save some just in case I need it in a little bit. Now we're gonna start off with the oyster mushrooms right here. We're gonna add those onto the skillet. You can also use, you know, water, vegetable broth, whatever it is you wanna use. So when it comes to the seitan, well, first off, I'm just spreading the butter around, but I'm gonna break these into individual pieces, all right? You can make this all different type of ways, but I'm gonna make this into individual little shreds on their own, okay? And as you can see, it just crumbles up just like that, pretty simply. I probably shouldn't have put the carrots on top of that, but let's just get those rolling too. So I'm gonna just cook all that down. So sazon I always use as a seasoning because I love it. It makes the food taste great. I'm gonna even season the oyster mushrooms and the onions with it as well. Okay. You all can use whatever you want to use. You don't have to use the same oils as me or the same seasonings. Use what makes you happy. So a nice little trick that Raina showed me a few years back with the oyster mushrooms is taking a pot or something and just sitting it on top. Normally I would do that. When I did that, I used to use the burger presser. We haven't had one in a minute. I'm not sure what happened to ours, so I'm gonna just let that cook down the seitan. And feel free to add more seasonings, whatever you want, however you prefer to season your food. So I'm gonna flip these over a little bit. So you can see they're starting to get that sear on them. And that's what I like. Throw that back on there. So I added in the oyster mushrooms and the onions. Now I'm about to chop up some serrano peppers. We'll get those added in as well. All right, fam, so now we're about to add in the Caribbean jerk. This is by G. Hughes. This is sugar-free, right? And look at that, 10 calories per serving. Usually with the lower calorie sauces, I don't really necessarily weigh it out because the max that I'm gonna pour, 30 calories worth. But for the purposes of if you just have a higher calorie sauce, you definitely wanna weigh it out. And then you know I gotta do the red hot. Add a little bit of extra flavor to it. All right, now let's get in on that. Cool thing is, I just use several pieces of lettuce. You can just kind of wrap it. These on point.
Nice and spicy too.
When I first got started trying to lose some fat, build some muscle, and get serious about my body goals so many years back, trying to do it on a plant-based diet, I had to figure out all these little components. How much should I be eating? How many calories? How much protein? What type of workout should I be doing? Where do I get this information from? And over the years, I figured it out. I learned about food skills. I learned about tracking my calories, body fat percentage, taking nutrition courses, certifications that help me gather the knowledge that I need. Sort through all the information on Google where people just throwing stuff at you consistently and you don't really know what to believe. Maybe that's where you are right now. But maybe you have started and just failed over time, invested a lot of money with minimal return on your investment. Well, I want to introduce you to the Built by Plants Pocket Coach. The Built by Plants Pocket Coach is the #1 vegan fitness and nutrition app in the world, with the ability to customize your own meal plan with a drag and drop meal builder that you can grab foods directly from the virtual kitchen. All of the foods that you see Raina make, me make, high protein, low calorie, delicious meals, you can have it and customize it for just $1 to get started with. And then you get access to the app instantly. In addition to all the great tasting meals you're gonna find inside of there, you can also learn how many calories you need so that you can eat for your specific fat loss goals or maybe muscle building goals. Speaking of muscle building, we have training programs for every fitness level. It doesn't matter if you don't have any equipment, there's bodyweight only workout programs. If you do have access to a full gym, barbell, dumbbell, kettlebell programs for you 3 days a week, 5, whatever you need specifically, we have something in there for you with all of our courses from Built by Plants put into one app that's continuously updated on a monthly basis. And join our community, which is probably the most important, impactful part, where you can talk to other people that are on the same path as you, along with myself, and I'm inside the Pocket Coach every single day.
You have put you've put some hard work into it, man. And it's one of the most enjoyable communities I've been a part of in a while, man. So kudos to you guys, man. Kudos.
Posting meals, helpful tips, checking in on you, making sure that you're doing what you need to do so you can reach your body goals. So what I want you to do is go to builtbyplants.io, sign up for the Pocket Coach, join the community, and let's rebuild with precision. I'll see you inside.